This video is going to teach you a Japanese printmaking technique called Suminagashi, and it's a way to make marbleized paper. So this is a box that the ink comes in, and these are a couple examples of the marbleized paper that I created. Actually, I did not make this one, but I made the other three. So I'm going to show you how to create your own marbleized papers. First, I'm going to squirt a tiny bit of each of the colors of ink into a palette. I'm going to do a little more of this orange. This was previously used. And then I'm going to make sure that each color ink has its own designated paintbrush for each color. So I'm just going to kind of put it around the ink. That way I'm not mixing the colors in the palette. Each brush can have its own color. I've filled up a plastic tub with water. It's probably not even a quarter full, so it's just about an inch thick on the bottom of the container. And I'm now going to be picking two colors to start with, dipping the brush. I'm going to do red, and then I'm going to do maybe this yellow-green. You see that over there. I'm going to dip the other brush in the yellow-green. And I'm going to hold both brushes at the same time. I'm going to wait till the water isn't moving, so it's really still. And I'm just going to be tapping the ink onto the surface of the water, and I'm going to try alternating colors, tapping into the very center of each circle. So I'm going to do a couple other colors now. I'm going to get some blue on the blue brush, and I'm going to tap it gently. So I'm going to be using a really small piece of paper to collect this print. So I'm not going to worry about making my design spread out the whole bottom of the bucket, because I won't be able to have it print on my paper because the paper is a pretty small size. So when I feel like I have a design that I'm happy with, I am going to get a piece of watercolor paper. I don't know if you can see the texture on this paper. This paper holds the ink better than a piece of drawing paper, which would be way too thin, or even the cardstock thicker paper that we've been using to paint on. So try to, if there isn't any of this watercolor paper in the Suminagashi bin, let me know and I can cut some more. The first thing you're going to want to do is write your name on the back so that you don't have to do it when your paper is wet. And then I'm just going to drop it right down on top of my design. Just drop it right on top of the surface of the water. I'm then going to push it under to the bottom and then flip it over, and I can use my finger to kind of wipe off any residue that's left. And I have just made a marbleized Suminagashi print. And then I want to get a piece of paper towel and lay it on my paper towel and fold it over and kind of blot it to collect some of the extra water. And then if I made another print, I could lay that on top and then sandwich it with another piece of paper towel.